What up? This is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Notting Hill. Ooh, phew, sorry. What I meant to say was, here's my review of Marry Me. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. On paper, the concept of Marry Me is interesting. I mean, we all have fantasized about marrying our favorite celebrity. The dream is even better if the celebrity is doing the asking. By the way, between you and me, I would marry Amelia Clark in a heartbeat. God, that woman is so gorgeous it hurts. Oh, where was I? Ah yes, back to the film. Unfortunately, as interesting as the concept may be, I don't find Marry Me all that impressive. And this comes from a guy who generally likes rom-coms. Look, I appreciate this film's gender subversive intentions, making the arguments that women should take charge, but I just can't help thinking, man, J-Lo is basically just playing herself here. The same goes for Owen Wilson, who probably got cast in this movie because of his years of playing the same good guy roles. Let's keep it real. Marry Me is not a stretch for either of them. And this film may be an adaptation, but it follows all of the rom-com rules way too closely. It doesn't leave much room for surprises and curiosity and excitement. And this whole thing is also just a giant music video promo for J-Lo's songs. So if Marry Me doesn't get you to buy her next album and attend her next concert, then I don't know what will. Based on Bobby Crosby's graphic novel and written by John Rogers and Tammy Sager and Harper Dill and directed by Kat Koiro, in Marry Me, Jennifer Lopez plays musical superstar Kat Valdez, half of the sexiest celebrity power couple on earth, with hot new music supernova Bastian. As Kat and Bastian's inescapable hit single Marry Me climbs the charts, they are about to be wed before an audience of their fans in a ceremony that will be streamed across multiple platforms. Owen Wilson plays divorced high school math teacher Charlie Gilbert, who's been dragged to Kat's concert by his daughter Lou and his best friend. When Kat learns seconds before the ceremony that Bastian has cheated on her with her assistant, her life turns left as she has a meltdown on stage, questioning love, truth, and loyalty. As her world falls away, she locks eyes with a stranger, a face in the crowd, and spontaneously asks Charlie to marry her. Co-starring John Bradley, Chloe Coleman, Sarah Silverman, and Maluma. I think I've said all that I needed to say about this film prior to that synopsis, but if I were just to give credit where credit is due, I would say that what I enjoy about Marry Me is Charlie's sense of humor. Charlie, of course, is played by Owen Wilson, who pretty much gets to say all of the best lines in this film, from the mildly funny to the heartfelt romantic. As for J-Lo's character, Kat, she comes on a bit too strong. I don't know if womansplaining is a politically correct term, but Kat is a walking epitome of that. The pacing is terrible, the runtime is too long, and the emotional connection doesn't seem genuine, and Sarah Silverman as the comic relief falls flat every single time. I'm actually Sarah Silverman's biggest fan, so it's painful to watch her reduced to this. I'm only half joking when I said Notting Hill earlier. I mean, you couldn't pick a more fitting comparison, but Notting Hill had screenwriter Richard Curtis's sensibilities, whereas Marry Me often gets lost in its own glitter and glamour and bright lights. If there is one thing that this movie does right, is emphasizing the fact that fame and fortune are not all that it's cracked up to be. So yeah, if you still insist on watching Marry Me because you idolize J-Lo, hey, I get it, you do you, boo. But if you decide to skip on this film, trust me when I say that you will not miss a single thing.